Mike Ham with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Week 9 came to a close Monday night in Kansas City. The Chiefs, they defeated the Buccaneers 30-24 in overtime. Patrick Mahomes threw 3 touchdown passes, including 2 to DeAndre Hopkins, as the Chiefs improved to 8-0 and remain the only unbeaten team in the NFL. In New Orleans, the Saints have fired Dennis Allen after losing 7 straight games, including a surprising Week 9 defeat in Carolina. In 2.5 seasons as the head coach, Allen failed to make the postseason while compiling an 18-25 record. Staying in the NFC, NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero reporting that Dak Prescott is expected to miss multiple weeks because of a hamstring injury that he suffered Sunday in Atlanta. And in San Francisco, Christian McCaffrey back in practice on Monday after being sidelined since training camp with calf and Achilles injuries. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this: if something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month, with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
Wendy's breakfast burrito has an entire breakfast in every bite. Fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, American cheese, cheese sauce, and sausage or bacon. So the first bite is like fresh cracked American cheese, bacon. And the second bite is like fresh cracked American cheese, bacon. You get the idea. And now, get yours with $1 any size soft drink. Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Price of participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Exclusions apply.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXOL, Centro, California. Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. It's Election Day. So, if you haven't voted already and you're eligible to vote, make sure you vote. Lots of things on the ballot, starting at the top, all the way down to local districts and elected officials. So you got a lot of choices there. I'm Carroll in the newsroom. It's Jared. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
Well, I see that you're ready for cattle call, right?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, you're going to, you got a shovel and you're going to be walking behind the parade on Saturday, right?
Yep. I got that job.
Okay, hey, it's a good job for somebody. Yeah, and a little bit of extra money, reselling the fertilizer.
Yeah, just a little manure. Stock up,
Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, let's see. We did mention it is Election Day. Polls opened until 8 o'clock tonight. And in the news, Starbucks has unveiled its new holiday cup collection. Okie dokie. Cup names include Warm Wishes, Lyrical Landscape, and the Holiday Cold Cup. In other words, mucho moolah for mocha, right? And people are lining up to get the cups, right?
Whatever happened to just plain coffee?
Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, and looking back in history, all the way back in 1935, Parker Brothers launched the Monopoly board game. Boy, that was a long time ago. Yeah. Now the Monopoly board game goes by the name Google. So we used to play Monopoly, but I got a little bit too competitive sometimes.
That's why they had their mascot look like you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I have been referred to as the Monopoly Man a number of times. Not bad. There are worse things, I suppose.
We got a grocery store cutout in the front office that looks just like you.
Oh, well.
It's the Monopoly Man. Good stuff.
Yes. Okay, and in the United Kingdom, today is known as Guy Fawkes Day, or Bonfire Night. The day is celebrated in the United Kingdom with fireworks, explosions, and bonfires. Yeah, well, of course, in the U.S., the rednecks here call it Sunday afternoon tailgating. So, yeah. Are you ready for some birthdays?
I'm ready for some birthdays.
Our big shot birthdays, actor Harris Yulin is 87, actor Chris Robinson, 86, actor Elke Sommer, 84, Art Garfunkel, 83. I wonder if he'll get a card from Paul Simon. The singer Peter Noon, Herman's Hermit, is 77. Actor Nestor Serrano is 69. Comedian actor Mo Gaffney, 66. Actor Robert Patrick, 66. Singer Bryan Adams, 65. Actor Tilda Swinton, 64. Actor Michael Gaston is 62. Actor, singer Andrea McCardle, 61. Tatum O'Neal, 61. Actor Judy Reyes, 57. Actor Seth Gilliam, 56. Actor Sam Rockwell, 56. Actor Corin Niemak, 53. Actor Sebastian Arcelos, 48. Actor Luke Hemsworth is 44. Actor Anat Mahendra is 39. And Kevin Jonas of the Jonas Brothers, 37. Local birthdays coming up.
I am Frances Terrazas, and I humbly ask for your support as I seek re-election to the El Centro Elementary School Board. I have worked tirelessly to improve the quality of education and create a nurturing environment for every student. With your vote, I will continue to ensure that our schools remain focused on our students' academic success and well-being. Your vote matters, and I ask for your trust and support as we continue to build a brighter future for El Centro's next generation.
Paid for by Frances Terrazas for El Centro Elementary School Board.
We have very happy birthday wishes today for Chavela Aguilar, Thomas Alvarez, Teresa Bonias, Sean Munger, Roxy Garcia, Max Lemus, Martin Redondo, Jorge Sanchez, Angela Duarte, Jasmine Cota, Patty Escalera, Cameron Martinez, Evelyn Stewart, Gabby Cordova, Isabel Jesse, Jose Lomalai, Heidi Morris, Johanna Morillo, Pearl Angel Levesque, Chuy Moreno, Elaine Valdivia, Alex Palacios, Rosanna Fernandez, Amy Collins, and Adriana Zambrano. Happy birthday from KXO. And many happy returns. Okay. Anything else exciting going on?
Got a cattle call. That's all I know. I'm getting ready for that.
Cattle call. That's always exciting. And, of course, activities throughout the week and culminating with a parade on Saturday and a rodeo. 3 performances, right?
That's the good stuff. I love that. It's fun. I love going to the rodeo.
Yeah. Okay, we've got news, and we'll get to that right now. A look at World in California news headlines brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
New special report. The polls are open this election day with the presidential candidates locked in a tight race. Republican VP hopeful J.D. Vance cast his ballot for Team Trump at a polling place in Cincinnati.
I think our message is, first of all, we do expect to win, but obviously no matter who wins, half the country, as you said, is going to be at least partially disappointed. I think my attitude is the best way to heal the rift in the country is to try to govern the country as well as we can.
Jonathan Caldwell opted for the Democratic ticket in Miramar, Florida.
I support Kamala Harris. I feel like there is a lot less chaos.
Voters are also deciding control of Congress. UVA political analyst Larry Sabato.
All 3 are very close, the House, the Senate, and the presidency. And it just underlines how divided this country is.
It could be days before we have final election results. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.gov. cxoradio.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Busy day for election workers around the state as they try to keep the lines of voters running smoothly while working to instill confidence in the process. Secretary of State Shirley Weber says they've been sued by people who claim corruption.
In the end, we have gone to court on every case there's been, and we have lost none of them. It has been proven that there is no major fraud in this United States in terms of the area of voting.
A fire weather watch issued until 7 tomorrow night in Southern California as the region prepares for the strongest Santa Ana winds of the year.
We're looking at critical fire weather conditions on Wednesday and Thursday because those are the days where we have the strongest wind and the lowest humidity.
Alex Tardy with the National Weather Service saying the fire weather will impact much of the region. Thousands could lose their power throughout the state as SoCal Edison and PG&E monitor the winds and how they could impact their power lines. Attorney General Rob Bunt is suing the city of Norwalk for how it's handled the homelessness issue. Norwalk deciding to ban new emergency homeless shelters and single-room occupancy housing. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Stirring fiber, exercising, frequent trips to the store for more laxatives and fiber. Sounds like your constipation with belly pain is a lot to manage. But if your symptoms that keep coming back are signs of irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C, ask your doctor how Linzess can help you get ahead of it. Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
And it's page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
KXO News. Election Day is today. It's the 2024 general election. Voters are choosing a new president and vice president and several other federal and state races. Locally, there are 2 runoff races. One is for the Board of Supervisors District 2 and Imperial Irrigation District Board District 4. There are city council seat races in Brawley, as well as the race for clerk in Brawley. Kxo is choosing 2 partial-term city council members and 3 full-term city council members. All 5 city council seats will be decided in Kxo. Calipatria is deciding 2 city council seats and the positions of city clerk and treasurer. El Centro is voting on 3 city council seats. The city of Holtville is also voting on 3 city council seats. Holtville treasurer is also on the ballot, but there are no candidates. The 2 incumbents will be reelected to the Imperial City Council, as they are the only candidates to file. Westmoreland will decide 2 city council seats. School bond measures are on the ballot in Brawley, Heber, and Imperial. Brawley is also deciding a sales tax issue. Voters in Calipatria are being asked if city treasurer and city clerk should be appointed positions. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. today. And there was a slight issue with some of the ballots. For some residents in Imperial County, there is a problem with ballots for some of these voters. Here is Aaron Atadero.
The Imperial County Registrar of Voters has become aware that the trustees of Area 1, 2, and 4 for the Coachella Valley Unified School District were inadvertently not included on ballots for Imperial County voters. According to the county, this issue affects approximately 2,400 Imperial County residents who reside in the Coachella District. The Imperial and Riverside County Registrar of Voters have conferred with the California Secretary of State to see what can be done to address the problem. There is not enough time to create, print, and distribute supplemental ballots for the affected Imperial County residents. The next steps are being evaluated.
KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
And the county supervisors have their regular meeting today on Election Day. Here's Aaron Atadero.
During the meeting, the board will adopt a resolution posthumously honoring Antonio Tony Terrado for his years of dedicated services to the city of Calexico and the county of Imperial. A certificate of recognition will be presented to Benjamin Gonzalez for his outstanding efforts to empower young people to find and use their voices. The board will discuss a resolution declaring November as National Adoption Month. They will also consider declaring November as Caregiver Appreciation Month. They will consider declaring the week of November 18th through 22nd as California Clerk of the Board of Supervisors Week. The board will consider a letter to the Imperial Irrigation District related to impacts of the 2024 through 2026 System Conservation Implementation Agreement. As the Gateway CSA Board of Directors, they will consider several issues at the Gateway County Service Area.
And a Monday evening traffic accident claimed a life. The accident was reported shortly after 6 p.m. on State Route 111 near Frank Road. A van and a fully loaded tractor-trailer rig collided head-on. Both north and southbound lanes of the highway were blocked for a time. One individual was pronounced dead at the scene. The accident remains under investigation. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather coming up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And, of course, their mobile service vans, they take care of you at your house, where you work. They come to you at no additional charge. I have been telling you about the Peanut Patch for years because, well, the Peanut Patch, a great place for a quick getaway. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. You'll find homemade candies and treats, fresh English toffee, chocolate-covered raisins, almonds, and, of course, peanuts. How about orange sticks, pecan turtles made from a special family recipe. So many homemade chocolates as well. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturday. Where is the Peanut Patch? Well, it's easy to get there. Google the Peanut Patch. Yeah, well, you can go east on Interstate 8, take Avenue 3E past MCS Yuma, turn left on East County 13th, and you'll be there before you know it. The Peanut Patch. Find them on the web, thepeanutpatch.com. Local news, page 2 and weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course, happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
Veterans honored over the weekend. Holtville honors military veterans. It happened Saturday. It started with a veterans breakfast at the American Legion Hall on West 6th Street. At 10 a.m., they held the 11th annual Imperial County Veterans Day Parade. The parade started on North 5th Street and wound up at Holt Park, where they joined the Holtville Market Days and Street Fair already underway at the park. Veterans Day is November 11th. On that day, the 12th annual Imperial Valley Veterans Day Walk will be held. The walk begins at 8 a.m. at the Westmoreland City Park and continues to Brawley Elks Lodge 1420 on South Plaza. Walkers will be bused to Westmoreland City Park from the Elks Lodge at 7:30 in the morning. At 11 a.m., Veterans Day, a ceremony will be held at the Veterans Honor Wall in Brawley. And The Carrier and Other Tales was released on Halloween. For the 5th year, Darren Simon was part of the anthology. Simon is a former journalist. He is an English teacher at Imperial Valley College. He also has a series of young adult and middle grade novels published. Simon also writes short horror stories. 2 of them were included in the anthology. Simon's stories, Unholier Than Thou and The Slasher's Remorse, were included along with other several other horror shorts from authors across the country in the anthology published by Telltale Publishing. The horror anthology can be found online at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and the Telltale Publishing websites. And Cattle Call is underway. Cattle Call Week is going strong. The theme this year is Rodeo Glory, American Story. The week is hosted by Chamber of Commerce of Greater Brawley and presented by One World Beef. Mariachi Night is Wednesday, November 6th at 5 p.m. It will be held at Plaza Park on Main Street. November 9th starts early with the Chuck Wagon Breakfast at 5 a.m. at South Plaza Park. The breakfast will be followed by the Cattle Call Parade at 9 a.m. The parade will travel down Main Street to Plaza Park. Cattle Call Rodeo performance will be at Cattle Call Arena. Performances will be at 7 p.m. November 8th and 9th, and the rodeo performance on November 10th begins at 1 p.m. And Resumes and Application Workshop, it's being hosted by the Customs and Border Protection. It's an in-person workshop. It'll be held November 7th, this Thursday. It'll be at the Imperial County Workforce Development Office at 1250 West Main Street in El Centro. The event will run from 4 to 8 p.m. CBP recruiters will be on site to provide information that will address the CBP officer and Border Patrol agent positions. Information includes resume requirements, job requirements, application processes, and hiring process. The recruiters will also be available to answer questions. Those ready to apply should bring a laptop and current resume for review. KXO News Time, 7:49. Weather next.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials and include a soft drink from just $8 and up. For November, enjoy a refreshing bottle of Allegiant for only $5.50 or a New York Sour. And don't miss our Cranberry Turkey Burger. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says an active but overall dry weather pattern will help to keep the Imperial and Yuma valleys cooler than normal through the rest of the week. A somewhat potent system will dive across the Intermountain West today, reaching our valley tomorrow, helping to bring breezy to locally windy conditions to the Colorado River Valley. After this midweek weather system exits to the east on Friday, increasing high pressure over the weekend is expected to push temperatures back into the normal range for this time of year. 76, the high in the valley yesterday, 43 our overnight low. Today will be sunny with a high near 80, light wind becoming west about 5 miles an hour this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 54, light and variable wind becoming north 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight. Those winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 73. North wind 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. 54 degrees, 38% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest 325. Air quality is good everywhere except moderate in Calexico. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer. It's a great place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can bring the family or meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Hey, Dad, Mom wants pizza for dinner. You want to run out?
Sure. I need to get gas anyways. Give me a minute.
Cool. Hey, what's that bottle?
It's stable. You just add it to the fuel tank, and it keeps these engines healthy. When you start driving, I'll put some in your car, too.
Which one do I get?
How much money you got?
At every fill-up, or when you store, start with Stable.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body?
Huh?
That's why you should shower with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old bar soap. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and shea. Did you know that my super hydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps South Network, working together to provide you the best care. Monday Night Football, the Chiefs prevailed in overtime. Chiefs dropped the Buccaneers 30-24. Patrick Mahomes said he feared the worst when he turned an ankle, but it turned out okay. He finished the game. And let's jump to the NBA. Lots of action. Cavaliers slipped by the Bucks, 116-114. Warriors whipped the Wizards, 125-112. Celtics pounded the Hawks, 123-93. Pistons beat the Lakers, 115-103. Nets over the Grizzlies, 106-104. Kings edged the Heat, 111-110. Rockets rolled over the Knicks, 109-97. Jazz jumped on the Bulls, 135-126. Timberwolves topped the Hornets, 114-93. Thunder over the Magic, 102-86. Pacers beat the Mavericks, 134-127. Suns stunned the 76ers, 118-116. Nuggets nipped the Raptors, 121-119. And the Trailblazers beat the Pelicans, 118-100.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
How about the AP top 10 college football teams? Oregon, number 1. Followed by Georgia, Ohio State, Miami, Texas, Penn State, Tennessee, Indiana, BYU, and Notre Dame. Coming up Friday night, we've got football, high school football action. The Imperial Tigers head to El Cajon. They will meet the Christian Patriots. CIF first round action. We've got game on AM 1230 on our website and on our YouTube channel. Mickey Dale, George Grahava will be there. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 57 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away goes troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Striking workers at Boeing voted yesterday to accept the company's most recent offer, ending the costliest strike in the U.S. in more than 25 years. The International Association of Machinists said rank-and-file members voted by 59% to approve the deal. Union members had voted almost unanimously against Boeing's first offer on the eve of the start of the strike, and then 64% voted against the second offer less than 2 weeks ago. That extended the strike, but now it appears to be over. Embattled discount chain Dollar Tree announced its CEO and chairman, Rick Dreiling, has stepped down. Dreiling, who just joined Dollar Tree as executive chairman in March of 2022, said he's leaving for personal reasons. With my health presenting some new challenges over the past 2 months, the time is right for me to step away and focus on myself and my family, Dreiling said. Shares of Dollar Tree, which also owns Family Dollar, have plunged more than 50% this year. In September, the company cut its outlook for the rest of the year, attributing it to immense pressures. Taking a look at the big board, we see green on Election Day. The Dow up 310 points at 42,103. The S&P 500 up 45 points at 57.57. Meanwhile, the NASDAQ up 160 points at 18,339. Gold up $3.80 an ounce, and oil is up 92 cents per barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
And again, just a reminder, it is Election Day. The polls are open. The polls will be open until 8 o'clock tonight. We will have sunny skies today with a high near 80. Light winds becoming west about 5 miles an hour this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 54. Light and variable wind becoming north 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 73. North wind 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. 55 degrees, 38% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest 3 to 5, air quality good everywhere except moderate in Calexico. Financial news brought to you by Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service at 4th and Heil, El Centro.
For over 63 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way to keeping our kids busy with school activities. Right now, they are looking for donations and new members to keep the Quarterback Club going. Members can be parents of students or community members who care. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zinn, 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
The best oldies on the the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Peter King. The running has stopped. Election Day voting is well underway. Former President Donald Trump is expected to vote shortly in West Palm Beach. His running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, has already voted in Cincinnati.
I feel good. You never know until you know, but I feel good about this race.
Here's correspondent Major Garrett.
The Trump campaign assumes that turnout today will resemble what it did in 2020, meaning Trump voters swamping Biden voters because they all voted early. The Harris campaign does not believe that's what's going to happen. They believe they're going to have a robust, and they're going to basically have a one-on-one mobilization effort, almost one canvasser for one voter in all the battleground states to have high day of turnout.
Kamala Harris is in Washington. She's been doing radio interviews this morning in the last-minute effort to get voters out. Democrats are hoping to turn the House of Representatives from red to blue. Here's CBS's Scott McFarland.
Republicans have been nursing a narrow majority in the U.S. House for 2 years. They'll try to protect it tonight by defending seats won by Joe Biden in 2020 in nearly 24 locations, including about a half dozen competitive races in California and New York. A large majority of the U.S. Senate races are Democratic-held states. They're playing a lot of defense, including in 3 states Donald Trump won in 2020 and 2016, West Virginia, Montana, and Ohio.
Election Day never used to be scary for poll workers, but what happened after the 2020 race has pretty much changed all that. In Atlanta, Fulton County elections officials say they've received several bomb threats. 2 polling places were evacuated. Nothing was found. Here's CBS's Stacey Lynn.
Derek Bowens is the elections director in Durham County, North Carolina. He says they've beefed up security to protect workers.
Cameras, arrest buttons, bulletproof glass.
All needed because
we're the front line and we're the ones that hold the line.
And the rhetoric is too dangerous.
I've already been told that I'm an enemy of the people because I'm a liberal woman.
She's a poll worker in Pennsylvania.
It's back to work for Boeing machinists who struck the plane makers' Pacific Northwest factories. Union members have approved Boeing's offer of 38% pay raises over 4 years. CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
Union leadership endorsed this deal, encouraged its members to vote for it. The average machinist salary before overtime at the end of this 4-year deal will approach $120,000. That's up from over $75,000 today.
Tropical storm Rafael is expected to become a hurricane by the time it passes western Cuba tomorrow. The National Hurricane Center says it'll be back to tropical storm strength when it makes landfall Sunday between the Florida Panhandle and Texas. Wall Street, the Dow is up 280 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the things that just will never come out.
Oh, Downy in the rinse change.
Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
Shop early, save big, all month long during Black Friday build-up at Lowe's. Right now, get select pre-lit artificial Christmas trees starting at just $59.98. Don't wait to save. Shop these deals today, in-store or online, because Lowe's knows deals. Discount taken at time of purchase while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
The election here is having a spiritual effect overseas.
I'm Vicki Barker at the Foreign Desk in London. Prayers for a Harris victory in the South Indian village where the Democratic presidential candidate's maternal grandfather was born more than a century ago. India's prime minister, though, is being cagey. Narendra Modi had a high-profile bromance with President Donald Trump, but didn't meet either candidate on his last U.S. trip in September.
French and Dutch law enforcement officials say they've raided the offices of Netflix in France and the Netherlands as part of a fraud corruption investigation. A French official says off-the-books work, money laundering are at the heart of the probe, which started 2 years ago. In Moscow, a court has fined Apple about $37,000 for refusing to delete podcasts they say contained information aimed at destabilizing Russian politics. Russian interests, of course, have been accused of spreading misinformation. Here, I'm Peter King, CBS News.
Sherry, what have you done to your hair?
What do you mean? Does it not look good?
It doesn't look good. It looks freaking amazing. I can't believe how thick and healthy it looks. Oh, I must know your secret.
No secret. It's hair volume from New Nordic.
Hair volume, huh? Well, it certainly lives up to its name. Your hair has never looked so thick. It is gorgeous.
I was so tired of having thin and brittle hair. Ugh, and the shedding. So I figured I'd give hair volume a try. Needless to say, I'm thrilled with the results. Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to pick up some hair volume right now. My reunion's next month, and I want my hair to look as good as yours.
Hair Volume is the best-selling hair tablet in the world and one of many award-winning natural health products from New Nordic, the #1 supplier of dietary supplements in Scandinavia. Purchase at newnordicusa.com or your local Walgreens, Rite Aid, or CVS. Available as a tablet or delicious gummy. Help your hair look full, voluminous, and beautiful again at nordicUSA.com, Walgreens, Rite Aid, or CVS.